Alright, Shalom. I want to start by saying, Brak Yahweh, Brak Yahushai, Brak Yahweh, Brak Yahushai, Brak Yahweh, Brak Yahushai, Kahalam La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakodash, and also double honor to the pastors and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to Akim out there pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakodash. I'm back here again with another lesson. And this lesson right here, man, is going into it's like on how Jake is fucking wicked, man. Jake is wicked, you know. And the scriptures, man, and scriptures don't lie, man. Okay? You brothers out there, and you sisters out there, man, who's been living among Jakes. Alright, Jake's that, who's in this world and trying to live the life of Esau that Esau has set up for them to live. You're gonna see how wicked they are. And as well, them Jacks was living, and they just living under the curses. And you're gonna see how wicked they can be. Okay? And hey, sometimes it's gonna catch you by surprise. The same way, it caught me by surprise, but it was it was kind of like, there's nothing new under the sun. I lived among my own blood, and I seen the weaknesses of it. But then some things take you by surprise, like whoa. Then you gotta like check, double check yourself and all that. Then when you see, you're like, all right, it makes sense. So this is gonna be a quick lesson, man. Okay, I'm gonna start with the book of Saint John, chapter 8, verse 44. It says, "Ye are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father you will do." That's right, man. And that's what Jake is. Jake has fall under that category of Esau. All right, being trying to being trying to be like Esau, trying to reach that level that Esau has reached, and the way Jake does it, you know, is that they follow the ways of Esau. Okay, where whatever some type of sets or some type of category Esau sets that Jake feels like, I gotta be under this for me to make it. I gotta be under this for me to get somewhere. So I need to be wicked. That's why you see the sacrificing happening and all that. Jack didn't get that from his own kind. No, Jack got that from these other fucking heathens, man. All right. That's what this shit was taken from. Because when you truly sit down with Jake, and Jake is going through some shit, you can see the spirit of Jake, man. All right, there's that righteous spirit on Jake, but when Jake gets out of that righteous spirit, then you're gonna find a wicked Jake. Okay, and that's why it takes me to this book of Jeremiah, chapter 5:26. It says, "For among my people I found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares." All right, and we know the snare, all right, of this world of this world we live in today is fucking Esau, man. All right, it's him. you know, that saying, "I'm him." Where that nigga Esau should stand up and put his fucking hand up, say, "I'm him of the devil that do all these things," because it is him. All right. Let me see. Let me get a quick preset right here, right? This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 8. A scornful man bring a city into a snare, but wise men turn away wrath. That's right. But a scornful man bring a city into a snare. And who the fuck is doing that right now? Okay, bringing the whole world into a fucking snare. Esau. Okay. All right. That's Esau right there, man. He's the one who's doing that. He has brought the whole world into a fucking snare, into a trap. Trying to trap who? Our people, man. All right. Psalms chapter 119, verse 110. The wicked have laid a snare for me, yet I erred no from thy precept. The wicked, who's the wicked according to the precept? According to the Bible, Esau. Okay. It says Psalms 124 and 7. Our soul is kept as a bed out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken and we are escaped. And who's that? Esau. All right, the so-called white man, because he's the one who have what set up snares, and those snares he set up is to catch our people, and our people are, are caught up into it, man. And that's why our people have what become so fucking wicked. Which you see here, Jeremiah 5:26. For among my people I found wicked men. They lay wait as he does set of snares. They set a trap. They catch men. Okay, as a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore, they are become great and waxing rich. They are waxing fair. They shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause, okay, the cause of the fathers, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they know judge? Do they know judge? And that's what Jack is doing today. And they learned that from who? Esau, man. All right. Esau is the snare, is the ultimate snare. Is when you go to the book of Psalms chapter 91 verse 3, surely he should deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the nose of pestilences. And who's the snare of the fowlers? That's Esau, man. Okay, and that's who the elect is going to be delivered out of. All right. So that was just to show you who the fuck this the ultimate snare is, man. It's like the ultimate person that sets up snares is Esau. All right, the fowler. It's like from me spoken those two words, but the ultimate fowler is Esau that sets up fucking snares. But our people are doing the same thing because they have followed the way of Esau, man. All right, they follow under that category, okay, and they want to be like Esau so bad. You look around you, man. The so-called black woman got a blonde weave in her hair, all right, leprosy weave, white, whatever you want to call it, man. That leprosy hair, all right. A nigga is putting perm in his hair to straightening his hair, okay. Nigga's putting a suit on and speaking like a damn fucking devil, all right, trying to set you up in his business shit, in his credit shit, okay. Yeah, all that shit be happening, man. All right. Esau, Esau will do anything to get whatever you want to be at. And guess what? Jack follows through. All right, St. John chapter 8, verse 44 again. Ye of your father the devil, and the last of your father you will do. And that goes back to Cain. Okay, whatever your heart last is what you gonna do, which is what our people do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there's no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speak of his own, for he's a liar and the father of it. And that takes you back all the way to the book of Genesis, man. Okay, going back to Cain. And Cain, and that's the devil right there. Okay, and him, it's like his spirit was carried on into Esau, and Esau is here today, and Esau got that spirit of Cain, and our people followed through. All right. Let me see. And also, if you carry on to the book of Genesis, the fifth chapter, it says, Genesis 3 and 4, and the serpent said unto the woman, you shall not surely die. This serpent right here wasn't a fucking snake. This was a man. All right, it begot Eve. Okay, for the Most High, that in the day you eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, you shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And that's what Esau has done today, man. He's done the same thing. Okay, and Eve carried on with that same spirit that carried on that spirit of Esau onto our people today, man. All right, this the serpent gave Eve the authority to deceive us, man. But guess what? We have overcome that shit, and Eve can't do nothing to us no more. And the serpent and Eve is falling down together. Okay, all right. Let's go to the book of Proverbs right here. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, and verse 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. All right. And who's the righteous? The Israelites. All right. Like I was saying before. And when Jack is catching hell, man, and Jack, it cannot really get Jack going, and Jack turns spiritual. Okay, Jack turns spiritual. They might not find the right power, but Jack is always spiritual. You might try, they will search out the truth, trying to search out God, because they see the life is all fucked up, But for these other people, such as Esau, these other nations, they don't do that, man. They carry on and become even more wicked than the world, and they become reckless. They become nightmares. You see, they do that. So that's what makes us more excellent. More, the righteous more excellent. We become more excellent than our neighbor. About these, like talking about these, other nations starting with Esau. But the way of the wicked seduceth them. The way of the wicked seduceth us, and that's the way of Esau and these other nations, man. We intend to be carried away by them, and we become like them. Okay, we follow their ways, man. Okay, and that's the truth right there. All right. Because it says this book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31, envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. And that's how our life is supposed to be like. Not to go the ways of these other nations, or it's time of Esau, man. Be who you are. All right. But us being under the curses, it ain't gonna turn out to be like that, man. Okay, we're gonna try to survive and try and do, certain things, prosper, and that's what we find ourselves being more fucking wicked and do wicked things. All right, Deuteronomy chapter 28 and our verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall not leave. It's like which he shall leave. And this was what has happened to us as a nation. And when that do, and when that it's like and when that happens to us, all right, not knowing this truth, what do? We turn it into Esau. We went by the ways of Esau. Whatever other nations were scattered among, we went by their ways. And that made us even more wicked than we were, because the way of these other nations is you're gonna make it on your own. You're gonna make this on certain level, and for you to make it, you gotta do certain things. And what happens? You end up doing those things where you sacrifice your own family. You start looking evil towards your own brother, your own sister, your own mother, your own father. Uncle, your grandma. It becomes like that because you're trying to make it out of. Because Esau has not given you a way out, or which is part of the curses as well. So that's why you're gonna find our people more wicked than Esau, or have overpassed the deeds of the wicked. All right, becoming liars, becoming murderers, all that, man. We fall under that because the curses, man. But spiritual, when you go into it, Jacob was always more excellent than his neighbor, man. So hopefully that was edifying. To brothers out there and sisters out there, and this lesson here is going into some things I've been experiencing lately, man. By my surrounding, So this ain't not just a random lesson, but this is from the things I have seen and things I've been experiencing lately. All right, so shalom.